Alright guys, this is MarkBoy316 with another video, and today I want to talk about the forgotten managers in wrestling. Nowadays we have Paul Heyman, which is who manages Brock Lesnar, and we have Paul Ellering in NXT, and for another manager, let's see if I can think of one, Maurice for The Miz. That is about it. Back in the day, used to be Bobby the Brain Heenan, Jim Cornette, uh, Grand Wizard, Classy Pretty Blassie. They had Arnold Skaaland, who managed Bob Backlund. They had Captain Lou Albano, Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. So yeah, so many good Paul Bearer, so many good managers. But the main one they always talk about is probably the Brain Heenan. So I'm going to use this video to talk about the managers that nobody ever talks about, like Jim Cornette, the part owner of Ohio Valley Wrestling, the developmental territory for the WWE. He was there when like John Cena first started out, Randy Orton, Batista. He owned Smoky Mountain Wrestling. He went to the WWE from '93 to, what was it, '93 to '96, I think. He was a commentator, manager. He managed Yokozuna. He managed Owen and British Bulldog, managed the Heavenly Bodies. In the NWA, he managed the Midnight Express, the Rock and Roll Express. He even managed the Fantastics. He managed a lot of teams, and he was known of course, for his tennis racket. And he would always either hit his team's opponents with it, or he'd get hit with the racket. Sometimes they get it and hit him. But Cornette was, I mean, I think he's like 55 now, and he does like YouTube interviews, shoot interviews and stuff. I enjoy listening to him. I agree with most of his points. I disagree with a lot of it, but he's yeah, he has the right to his opinion. He's a great man. He was a great manager. And let's see, Jimmy Hart, Mouth of the South. He had Greg the Hammer Valentine. He had the Earthquake as a singles wrestler. He had the Natural Disasters as a tag team, and the Nasty Boys. He had, what else did he have? Money Inc., DiBiase, and Irwin R. Shyster. He had in WCW, he managed the Giant. He managed Hogan. He was in Memphis with the Lawler territory. He managed the Honky Tonk Man, longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time. So he had a pretty good stable too. Managed Dino Bravo, Rhythm and Blues, Honky Tonk Man, and Greg Valentine. So yeah, he had impressive managerial career. He always had that big trusty megaphone, and he'd distract the opponents by screaming in the megaphone, distracting the ref, stuff like that. And who else we have? Classy Pretty Blassie, who when he managed Hulk Hogan when Hogan was a heel when he first came in, he was a vicious wrestler too. My God, he make him bleed. Fans were legitimately scared of Classy Pretty Blassie. He was a tough guy, badass in the ring, and he even managed Muhammad Ali at one point. So pretty cool. Classy Pretty Blassie was good. The fashion plate. He managed Nikolai Volkov and Iron Sheik to the tag titles. He managed the Sheik as the champion when he beat Bob Backlund. So that was pretty cool. The Grand Wizard, he had Superstar Billy Graham was probably his biggest client or person he managed. When he beat Bruno Sammartino, jeez, that was just nuts. The place went nuts. So yeah, Ernie Roth, he was a smart man, good guy, the Grand Wizard. And then of course Paul Bearer, who managed Mankind, Vader, Kane, and of course The Undertaker. So yeah, Paul Bearer was another one who was rarely mentioned, but still was a good manager. Percy Pringle in World Class Championship Wrestling. And yeah, there was a lot of great. Sherry Martel, who managed Randy Savage, DiBiase, and Shawn Michaels. Well, she was a great ladies wrestler, the AWA and WWF Women's Champion, I think. So yeah, she was a great manageress. Miss Elizabeth was a great manager. Managed the Macho Man Randy Savage, and then went to WCW, kind of with Flair and the Horsemen in them, and Savage too. So yeah, a lot of great managers. Arnold Skaaland, who of course managed Bob Backlund. So yeah, some great managers back in the day. Who else could I think of here that was a manager? Let me think. Yeah, I think I got him pretty old. The Slickster, uh, Slick, managed Twin Towers, Boss Man and Akeem. He managed Warlord. I think he had the Warlord for a brief time. And then he had Power and Glory, Paul Roma and Hercules. And he was a pretty underrated manager. I thought he was a pretty good manager. He always like distract the ref or do something to try to get underneath the skin of the face. Oh yeah, he was. Slickster was good. Virgil wasn't really a manager; was more of a bodyguard, valet. So can't really count him as manager. But there was some great managers. Oliver Humperdinck, who was Bam Bam Bigelow's manager. He was good in Florida too, and he was in the NWA. I think he was Mid Atlantic. But yeah, he was not bad. Who else do we have as managers? J.J. Dillon, who managed the Horsemen. Tony Blanchard and Arn Anderson. Of course, he was always by Flair's side. He was everywhere. He was a good manager too, and he was a former wrestler too. I think being a former wrestler and a manager, I think can help because as a wrestler, you know where you should be at all times, where you should not be, how to get heat on your guy, how to get heat on the other people, and yeah, I think it helps if you were a former wrestler. So yeah, and of course you got Paul Heyman or Paul Lee Dangerously, whatever you call him. Managed Brock Lesnar, The Big Show. He managed Kurt Angle for a bit. Yeah, so he was a good manager. Chyna, when she was more like a bodyguard, but not really a manager. Marlena, she was basically a manager, managed Goldust. Because she didn't really get involved, she wasn't really a bodyguard. So she was more of a valet. Sunny was a great manager. She managed Leader of Doom for the tag titles, the Godwins, and Skip and Zip to the tag titles. So yeah, she managed the Leader of Doom up to the belts though. The Godwins, the Smoking Guns, and Skip and Zip to the tag titles. But she managed like 4 teams. 3 of them went to tag titles. And of course, Captain Lou Albano, who managed I think 13 different tag teams to 17 tag titles. My God, he managed the British Bulldogs, the Walton Bowens. He managed the Head Shrinkers when they beat the Quebecers for it. My God, Captain Lou was the man when it came to tag team wrestling. My God. But yeah, he was also the voice of Super Mario Brother on the cartoon, on the TV series. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, that's my video on the managers of wrestling, and thank you for watching.